Welcome to this edition of the SKNIS Week in Review, a roundup of the highlights of government-related activities and programs that have taken place over the past week. Coming up, National Health Insurance Commission officially launched, public loan signing ceremony for the construction of a second pier takes place, and St. Kitts Nevis Defence Force holds first ever change of command parade. More details to these and others ahead. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Jacqueline Bryan. The National Health Insurance Commission was officially launched this past week at a ceremony that was held at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort. The National Health Insurance, or NHI, is a proposed national system of shared contributions and prepayment by all persons for a package of health services to meet the health needs of the population. Contributions may be shared with employers, and in some cases, government will contribute on behalf of those unable to do so. The NHI fund will be managed by a government-appointed agency. The University of the West Indies is providing technical support, and officials representing the institution were present at its launch. Professor Carl Theodore is the director of the Health Economics Unit at the Center for Health Economics, which is located at the St. Augustine campus in Trinidad and Tobago. He said that national health insurance programs are a financing instrument, but the purpose of them is to get the health system to work better.
When you make up your mind to pool resources and provide services, good services for everybody, which is what universal healthcare tells us we have to do. When you make up your mind to do that, and you look at the amount of resources that you need, it turns out, that in most cases, it does not require more than what you're spending now. In other words, what the country needs is a way to reorganize and reallocate what it is spending so that more people get better service. That is what the NHI is really coming to do.
Director of the Health Economics Unit at the Center for Health Economics at the University of the West Indies St. Augustine campus in Trinidad and Tobago, Professor Carl Theodore. The public loan signing ceremony for the construction of a second cruise pier at Port Zante in St. Kitts also took place this past week. Approximately $48 million will be provided by the St. Kitts, Nevis and Anguilla National Bank, the St. Kitts and Nevis Social Security Board, the St. Kitts and Nevis Sugar Industry Diversification Foundation, also known as the SIDF, and the St. Kitts and Nevis Trading and Development Company, also known as TDC. Minister of Public Infrastructure, the Honorable Ian Patches-Liburd, spoke of the significance of the occasion.
In approximately 18 months, the Port Zante Harbour would be transformed with the addition of the much-needed second cruise pier to accommodate our growing passenger traffic, which is now heading towards 1.5 million cruise passengers per annum. This addition would result in our lovely nation being able to accommodate not one, but 3 Oasis-class vessels, 3 of the largest vessels afloat today.
Minister of Public Infrastructure, the Honorable Ian Patches-Liburd. It was history in the making at Camp Springfield as the St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force held its first ever retirement and change of command ceremony on the 28th of February. After nearly 4 decades of serving in the security forces of St. Kitts and Nevis, Lieutenant Colonel and Commander of the St. Kitts Nevis Defence Force, Patrick Wallace, has retired. It took effect as of midnight on the 1st of March. Taking the helm of the Defence Force is Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Comrie, who has already served almost 30 years in the security forces, the last 10 of which were spent as the commander of the Coast Guard unit.
The role of the St. Kitts Nevis Defence Force have sometimes been misunderstood. particularly with emerging responsibility to current international, regional, and local threat to our security. Our strategic objectives must emanate from our policymakers, as our institution and citizenry provide the checks and balance to our policymakers. There is no doubt that the security of our state is intertwined with our economic development, and to this regard, our support to the police is unwavering.
Lieutenant Colonel and Commander of the St. Kitts Nevis Defense Force, Anthony Comrie. Regional Human Resource Development Consultant at the Caribbean Tourism Organization, also known as the CTO, Sharon Banfield Bovell, said that the third Hospitality Assured Certification Assessors Training Program that was held at the Ocean Terrace Inn in Bastille, St. Kitts, highlighted 9 key steps in reaching the goal of customer satisfaction. Appearing on the SKNIS weekly program called Working for You on February 28th, she explained that the program is designed to promote business and service excellence in customer service. She listed the 9 key steps as customer research, customer service promise, business leadership and planning, operational planning and standards of performance, resources, training and development, service delivery, service recovery, and customer satisfaction improvement.
All allow for a business to look at its operations in a holistic manner. The program is all about looking at customer service through the customer's eyes. Okay? However, the program is addressing these 9 steps from the perspectives of not only the customer but also the employee and the organization.
Yes.
And what do we mean by that? There are aspects that the organization, there are things that the organization has to ensure are in place in order for service delivery to take place and to take place effectively.
Regional Human Resource Development Consultant at the Caribbean Tourism Organization, Sharon Banfield Bovell. 28 law enforcement officers from 5 member states of the Regional Security System, also referred to as the RSS, including St. Kitts and Nevis, are now better equipped to assume leadership roles within their respective agencies, following their successful completion of the RSS Training Institute's Section Leaders course, which ended on the 23rd of February. At the closing ceremony, Constable Akeem Hendrickson of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force was named the most outstanding student, with Constable Trevin Mills, also from the St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, being given the Instructor's Award for his perseverance and commitment. The Section Leaders Course number 1 of 2018, which was conducted in St. Kitts and Nevis from the 15th of January to the 23rd of February, saw law enforcement personnel from Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and host country St. Kitts and Nevis undergo 6 weeks of intense mental and physical classroom and field training exercises geared towards shaping and nurturing future leaders. RSS Executive Director, Naval Captain Errington Sherland, congratulated the successful graduates.
As security practitioners, you would have shown that you are adept at responding to challenges, that you understand the importance of teamwork, and that you know that effective communication is an integral part of gaining the trust and confidence of your fellow officers and the general public at large. Successfully completing this course has equipped you with the skills to create and inspire, as a good leader should, a common vision amongst your colleagues as you demonstrate the art of leadership through participation rather than direction alone.
Regional Security System, or RSS Executive Director, Naval Captain Errington Sherland. And that concludes this edition of the SKNIS Week in Review. My name is Jacqueline Bryan and I was your presenter. I hope you enjoyed our program and be sure to join us next time.
Stay up to date with news, programs, and activities of the government with SKNIS. Like us on Facebook. Listen to us on SoundCloud. Follow us on Twitter. And watch our videos on YouTube. Connect with us today. SKNIS, St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service.